Hey guys, it's Amy from Colorado Mountain Living. I wanted to give you a quick update from the weekend and let you know how things turned out with my triathlon trip to Vermont, as well as the progress that Bryan and Katherine made on the house. We actually have Katherine doing a little bit of guest filming today in this video, and I want to give you some highlights from Vermont. It was a really fun weekend. We are having the most perfect weather right now. Unfortunately, Bryan is back to work, so despite having to work through an entire week of rain every single day last week, this looks like the perfect week of weather. Who knew? Maybe he'll be able to get in a few hours after he gets home from work. And as you can see behind me, there's just a little bit work left on the peak there. He's just got a few shingles to put up. So he did quite a bit of work trying to get that whole west side done of the house over the weekend while I was gone. So, progress is getting made, folks. I've got a few little clips I want to show you of the countertops and also an update on our hummingbird. But I hope you guys enjoy just a quick little update, and I'll fill you in on how the race went. Well, I have to tell you, we were nervous about the race because we thought they were going to maybe cancel it. The Coast Guard actually did cancel the kayak portion because of a lightning risk, but it was so humid. The conditions were like 80% humidity that everyone was struggling in the run. I barely finished. I did a fast start, but the biking was really difficult afterwards because we were just so exhausted from running in such high humid conditions. And I have no experience in humidity for the last couple of years, so it was really hard for me to get used to. So that's why I'm pretty much walking here, getting started on my bike. The biking was kind of tough because I pushed so hard in the run, but we really tried to get it all done here. You can see everyone's just loading up slowly, trying to come in. But we were pretty much wiped out after all of that. It was about a 12-mile bike and a 5K run.
Amy.
Barely go fast.
Yeah. All right.
I got passed right at the beginning by like 4 people.
Oh yeah.
Because I was just like, oh my god, I can't get my legs to work. I was so tired.
It happens all the time.
Yeah. I was like, well, I better go as hard as I
What'd
can.
you do on your run?
I did. I was right at 25 at the 3-mile marker.
Really?
Yeah. But I did. My first mile was 7:45.
Wow.
I was like, I better slow. And my heart rate was 170 the whole way. I hit 184. I was like, I better slow down.
Oh, wow.
It's like,
Heart rate.
Classmates. We got to find that third classmate.
I know.
One thing that's fun about doing hometown races is that you see old classmates, folks I haven't seen in 25 years, and it just makes it more special.
For the Iron Women, ages 40 through 54. In third place, Amy Buthelette Hager.
Hey, Amy.
I think the perfect reward for doing a race like this is a nice creamy chocolate ice cream soft serve in Vermont. But of course, the next day I hadn't had enough. I decided to go hiking with my sister and my nephews.
We're hiking. Yeah. We're hiking. Vermont country living. We're hiking. We're hiking. Mount almost there.
Almost there.
Woo! Almost to the top of Mount Abraham.
I have to say, very impressed with my nephew, James Mount. He is a Boy Scout and has never hiked a mountain this high before. And he kept up the whole time, was in the lead, was the first one to get to the top. But look at these views, guys. We are seeing everything here. Got big smiles, got good snacks. And of course, at the end, we had to get another creamy, so more soft serve for all of us. In Vermont, you can't get enough soft serve. And, this time I had to go for a maple creamy with some chocolate dip on the side. And that's what makes the day worth it when you're having fun with your fam.
All right, welcome back to Colorado Mountain Living. Amy's on vacation right now, so I'm going to be the cameraman today. All right, and so we've gotten up to the peak of the second peak, actually, with all of the siding. And Daddy's up here on scaffolding.
Trying to rig up a little scaffolding action so we can get to the very top.
Yep, got the climbing harness on and some rope and whatnot.
I think we're
Don't try this at home, kids.
no. I think we're good now. I got this next piece, the ledger piece that goes on before the cedar shakes. So we'll put that on next, and then we can start cutting cedar shakes to put on there.
All right.
And we'll need to finish up with these as well. The only problem is that side's not going up as high as it needs to go to make this completely level. We might have to stack up some boards on there, kind of screw them down so that we can get this the same level.
That one's a little bit lower than that side, so
Yeah.
gonna have to figure something out. That's all right.
Get it?
Yep. All right. Always wants to play. Right. All right, so got the frame up on the window up there, and he put up the ledge between, it's gonna go between the shingles. Just trimming a bit. And yeah, all the shingles ready, waiting. And it's looking good.
3 2x6s. And lay them across, and then screw a bunch of spacers on that'll fit in on that little rack there.
For the other side to make it even.
Yeah, that way I can walk right across. And I'll just screw them right into the other ones there. Those 2 pieces of 2x6 on that side.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah, the sun's starting to disappear. Clouds look like they're starting to come in.
So also over the weekend, Catherine and Bryan went to the store and grabbed a hummingbird feeder. So now we can properly attend to our hummingbird population so they don't have to come inside. And I think I spy one on the feeder right now. If I can get around the tree and show you, there's a little guy right there enjoying the sweet syrup of the hummingbird feeder. So it's a super treat to have these little birds around. They're only around for the summertime, so it's nice to see them flying and enjoying summer as well.
And another thing that happened over the weekend, before I left, Bryan and I got to the staining of the countertops. Now, this isn't the good video quality of how they look, but I just wanted to show you that we actually did this part. And coming up soon this week, I think we're going to do the epoxy on the surface. So we're actually going to have that full video coming out this week. But I know it's been a while, but I really pushed Bryan this week before I left so we could get this part done and get it stained because we had that nice weather. So or later on this week, we'll finish up with the epoxy and get that video out and show you guys how the countertops turned out. Because this looks not awesome right here, but they look awesome. They look great. And I can't wait to show you guys the final look.
Well, guys, I thought you'd enjoy the update on the race. I'm drinking out of my Champions Cup here. It's a 40-year anniversary race. And about 39 years ago, my dad first participated. So it's been a family tradition for many, many years. And I think I've got a photo here of Bryan and my dad and my brother all winning championship cups from the race of this awesome hometown triathlon. Of course, I didn't do a triathlon. It was more of a duathlon this year. And sometimes you just end up having to work with the weather. But it was certainly fun. It was worth all the training and got a nice little memento. And I'm going to train harder next year and beat my girlfriend from school. So I think, we're definitely getting our best weather right now. We've got that countertop video coming out this week. I'm going to beg Bryan to finish that tonight. We got to get our resin poured on the top. We do our epoxy finish, and then we'll be set. The countertops will be done. We just got to carry them upstairs. Believe it or not, last week I carried that really heavy one with Bryan in from outside. So super heavy. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to get some extra thick gloves to grab onto that. But Yeah, we got some beautiful weather right now. It's feeling really warm. It's definitely in the middle of summer, and really excited to keep working on the house. We're going to start moving around to the south side of the house. I think this is going to be the next section that we do starting this weekend. So wrapping up the west side, starting on the south side, and we'll plug away at some of the longboards that are on the side. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining us. Just a quick little update on the race and fun in Vermont and all that good stuff. Actually spent some time at my grandparents, visiting them and learning about genealogy. So it turns out on the genealogy, one part of the family I'm related to the Prime Minister of Canada's wife and the Prime Minister of Quebec. So that's kind of interesting and fascinating. Just a bunch of Frenchies over here on my bloodline. So we all go back to Canada at some point, go back to Quebec. I think distant relatives were settlers of Montreal, so kind of interesting. So that's a quick little update this week from the weekend. We're pushing through this week, gonna finish up some siding, move our scaffolding over to the south side of the house and get the longboards done. Gonna get the countertops installed, and then we're gonna do a kid swap Saturday. Catherine will be leaving out of town. Lance will be coming in, so we got more helpers on the way. Going to get this siding work done with this nice weather. Hopefully the heavy rain is past for now, and we'll have some really good weather to work with for the rest of the summer. I'm always hoping that, but it's just a great hope to keep in mind, a great wish to keep in mind. So guys, take care and keep training, all right? We're going to be working towards more goals. Brian's got his big race coming up this weekend as well, so we'll keep you posted on that one. Take care from Colorado Mountain Living. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.